Good morning, I'm Judy Kahn. Welcome to Tampa Bay Today. It's Wednesday, September 24th, and it's the middle of the week. Only a few more days to go to TGIF Day. I hope you have a good day today. My first guest is Lisa Lanza.
Good morning.
Good morning. Lisa is with the agricultural products, she is an agricultural products specialist with the Department of Agriculture, Division of Plant Industry.
Bureau of Inspection.
Bureau of Inspection. That's a big title, and I'm sure you have many different hats that you wear within the confines of the department. What I'd like to find out, Lisa, this morning is, what are some of your responsibilities?
The most important responsibility for us is to detect new insect or disease pests that may be entering the state of Florida. We need to detect them and eradicate them before they become established. That is the most important job.
That's the most important. How do you go about doing that?
Well, we have people stationed at the ports, and we also set out fruit fly traps throughout the state. We have a trap approximately every mile, and these traps are to detect 12 different fruit flies that may enter the state of Florida. Medfly is the one that we often hear about, but there are other fruit flies that we also are looking for, which are found in other parts of the world.
Not to alarm anyone, but when you do find something, then what happens? What is the procedure?
Well, at that point, the Bureau of Pest Eradication and Control comes in to effect, and usually we definitely do start with a delimiting survey. We set out more and more traps to find out how many insects there are in the area. And depending on whether more insects are found and how many insects are found, it can get to the point where we actually have to do aerial sprays, which we did in Tampa. And I believe it was 1982. When medfly was found here, there were more than one medfly was found, and it became a major project. But we want to save money. Find it quickly and eradicate it quickly.
Get rid of it.
Get rid of it. That's the way to save money.
Now that we're into a fall season, does this give us reason to be a little bit leery of things coming into the area? I mean, is it a seasonal thing like with medfly, or does the cooler weather kind of eradicate just out of human nature? How does...
No, insects or diseases can come at any time of the year.
So it knows no season?
Insects can be coming in from California, from Texas, from Arizona. Plus, we do have water. We are bounded by water, and boats, people traveling anywhere in the world can bring insects or diseases on plants into the state of Florida. We do plant pest detection surveys. We knock on doors and ask people if we can survey their property and walk around.
Really?
Yes, we do. Walk around the property with them, and things have been found that way. We're looking for example, European brown garden snail, which California has an infestation.
Say that again, European?
Brown garden snail.
Brown garden snail.
Yes, it entered from one of the Mediterranean countries years ago, but it's become a major pest in parts of California. And we have found it in Florida, and we have eradicated it. It doesn't always make headlines, but we're working out there. We're finding.
Well, I think that's one of the reasons that you're on the show. So many people depend on what it is that the Department of Agriculture does, and yet so often they don't really know, other than things that do make the news or things that they assume that you do. So that's one of the reasons that we invited you here today, so you kind of reinforce some of the things that consumers need to know and be aware of. What interests me is that when you say you go knocking on doors and kind of survey property, what areas do you do this in?
Well, statewide we do this. We have so many inspectors per so many counties. The areas are broken up according to the risk factors. That is, what are the chances of an insect or disease pest entering that particular area. So I can't actually say how many inspectors there are statewide, but the state is covered adequately. But you
would you also have an inspector go to an individual's home or farm area or grove or what have you, if you received a call from that person saying that they think that you know, they have found something that is not terribly kosher.
If a person thinks he has found something which is very unusual, yes, we will follow up on that. That's what we're looking for. We also have the county agent, which the people are in communication with, and he also helps in that respect. That is only a percentage of our job, plant pest detection. We're also in the grocery stores. Actually, I should say any operation that carries plants, that retails plants, wholesales plants, or just even plant brokers, they are registered with us. We do visit them so many times a year. We do inspect those plants, and if they are riddled with insects or diseases, we have the legal right to take them off the shelves, tell them to clean up the situation, or actually ask them to destroy the plants.
So now you can really go in and quarantine an area.
Yes.
Is that the term that you would use?
We usually use quarantine when it's a foreign pest which has entered the area, which we want to eradicate. We tend to we don't usually use the word quarantine when it's a common pest which is being found. We just ask for cooperation of the retailer or wholesaler to hold on to those plants and to spray them and get the situation under control.
Very good. So here it is on the screen, Florida Department of Agriculture. 2 phone numbers, one in Clearwater, 447-8573. That number again is 447-8573 in Clearwater. And right here in Tampa, the number is 626-0121. That number again in Tampa, 626-0121. Lisa Lanza from the State Department of Agriculture, thank you for joining me and sharing some of your department's responsibilities and your responsibilities with us.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. We're going to take a break and find out what's happening in the Bay Area with our Tampa Bay Today calendar of events, and then we'll be back.
Would you like to get married?